Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back with another recording of You Don't Know Jack. This time we're gonna try new players instead of same players. See how the game resets like when we hit that button.
Okie doke. All right, gang, we got new players. Let's get going in a second.
Okay, go for Helen.
Yeah, can we lose the foie gras and
okay.
the craft services
Okay.
table and start getting a hunk of a good old American cheese?
You got it. Okay, stand by. Cookie, can I have some names, please?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, everybody. Nate, I need a sound check from you.
10-9-8-7-6-5-4.
Hello, people. How you doing? My name's Cookie. Welcome to our show here. How many people are going to be playing the game?
Is it bleeding?
So you're playing with yourself, huh?
Cookie, please.
Sorry. Just type your name in, okay?
Little hypo.
Hey,
Yes, can you get me?
Oh, yeah. Are you looking for a 7-question tournament-length game or a full 21-question deal?
21
Put
questions.
that right through it.
Yeah,
And then get it on
gotcha.
a rock red.
30
crust,
seconds.
not that.
Okay, your buzzer is B as in beer bong or just plain bong.
Tomas,
Sometime
Tomas,
next year.
okay,
Yeah.
Will you please do me a favor, honey?
You bet.
Well,
Can you please
I don't
get,
care if he's up on
idea-
the teasers. I need that now.
20 seconds.
20 seconds, oh shit. Okay, when you know an answer, buzz in. If you don't, don't. But if you buzz, you only got a few seconds to pick one of the choices or you're gonna lose cash, alright?
10 seconds.
Hey, good luck.
Here we go. Lose the desktop. Okay, thank you. And go to black. Host and standby. Okay, this is for real, guys. Let's go.
So I like this intro. I want to start each recording like this. I am kind of good at other trivia games. And it kind of doesn't matter now, you're right.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. Woo! All right, how you doing? Nice to have you here. Okay, you ready to fly? Time for blast off. Okay, pick
Star
a
Trek.
category.
I'll take Star Trek, the PC generation. Is that politically correct? Or
The
personal
name of this
computer?
category is Star Trek, the PC generation. And it looks like you can win 1,000 greenbacks for this one. The Federation wants to be even more politically correct, so they decide to hire a differently abled French captain. When the Hunchback of Notre Dame becomes captain of the Enterprise, ergonomics suggests the crew should do what? Throw him a big party and 10 forward, start a bell choir, redesign the captain's chair, or put in requests for raises.
So we need a new captain's chair because Quasimodo had the...
Ergonomics is about adapting the workplace to the physical needs of the worker. For example, the chair I'm sitting in right now doesn't have any freaking lumbar support. How about it? Hit me with the category.
Alright, let's go with cartoon cats and sexual orientation. That's a phrase I never thought I'd say.
The category, cartoon cats and sexual orientation. A right answer will get you 2 G's for this question. Sylvester and Tweety are working in a MASH unit together in Korea in the 1950s. One day, Sylvester confides to Tweety that he's homosexual. Later that day, Sylvester learns that a little bird told his secret to Colonel Yosemite Sam. As this is the 1950s, what will probably happen to Sylvester? He'll be given a dishonorable discharge. He'll be given a Section 8. He'll get a sentence of capital punishment, or he'll suffer no repercussions at all.
It'll be given a Section 8, I believe.
And let's say we file that under Section 0 for $0.
Oops.
And here's the right answer. He'll be given a dishonorable discharge, which may not be fair, but it's better than a burning discharge, let me tell you. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
Freeze, you forgot to sign your claim form. Let's do 8 is not enough.
Question 3.
Here's the category. 8 is not enough, and we will pay out $3,000 for this one. Just suppose 8 is enough. Dad, Tom Bradford, is having trouble paying his bills and decides to sell his daughters into slavery. In a moment of guilt-ridden regret, Mr. Bradford reaches for his magic 8-ball and asks it several times if his daughters will ever forgive him. Which answer could he never get? Yes, no, outlook good, or outlook not so good?
I don't think Outlook Good is an option for the 8-ball.
This might sting a little.
Really?
The answer you cannot find on a magic 8-ball is no. Although
Oh.
I personally hope Mr. Bradford comes
Wow.
across that one message in the 8-ball that says, use birth control.
Wow.
How about it? Hit me with a category.
Guess whom we're having for dinner? That's gonna be about cannibalism. I'll take that.
4.
This one's gonna be, guess whom we're having for dinner. And this one's gonna be worth $2,000. Hang on tight, cause here we go. If you took the deposed ruler of Cambodia and baked him in a light flaky crust, what would be the best name for your creation? Baked Shanghai chicken, Mao Tse cow's tongue, Mussolini and cheese, or Pol Pot pie?
Let's go Pol Pot pie.
Pol Pot pie. And I'll tell you something, it's absolutely delicious with a side of dictator tots. Okay, pick a category.
Let's do the Bible and the upward mobility.
Ain't no job, it's question 5.
Alright, let's see what we're doing here. The Bible and upward mobility. And this one's gonna be worth $3,000. Hope you're ready, because here's one coming at you. If the following biblical books worked for the King James Bible Corporation, which one would have the privilege of using the executive washroom based on seniority of age? The Gospel according to Matthew, the Gospel according to Luke, the Book of Leviticus, or the Book of Revelation?
The book of Leviticus is the earliest.
You got it. Leviticus is the only one from the Old Testament.
Good morning, Leviticus.
How you doing, Deuteronomy? How about it? Hit me with a category.
Let's do pregnant horses and sound advice.
Uh-oh. West Truck licks 9 more.
It's time for a
Tinkerlick test room.
All right, now here's your category for this gibberish question. Pregnant horses and sound advice. The opening value is $5,000. Okay, to solve this puzzle, you gotta think fast because every second and a half, I'm ticking off a little bit of cash. Stand by. With what cliche does this rhyme? The Foaling Joan slathers dough sauce.
There we go. I
Go
got
for
it.
it. Type in your answer and hit return.
The Rolling Stone gathers no moss. Got it.
Nice job, you got it. But I have to say, I think if Joan's foaling while she's slathering dough
I
sauce,
typed
I
it
think she's focusing on
Z,
too many things at
changed
once.
it to A. But
All
it
right,
still
come
worked.
on, hit me. We need a category.
This dude, no wonder he wears a mask.
The category is no wonder he wears a mask. You get this one right, you got $2,000 coming at you. Native American Tonto used to refer to his partner affectionately as Kimosabi. The name Kimosabi was supposed to mean faithful friend, but in the Navajo tongue it actually means what? White shirt, wet lizard, soggy shrub, or dances with difficulty?
See, wet lizard.
Wet lizard? No, they don't have that kind of a relationship. In case you're curious about the correct answer, how soggy shrub? Now what I want to know is why Tonto calls the Lone Ranger a wet bush. How about it? Hit me
Okay,
with the
we've done
category.
CB lingo before, so let's do it again and see if it's the same question.
Yeah, man, come along to question it.
The category behind this question is CB lingo. Okay, shouldn't be too tough. This question's going to be worth $1,000. Okay, let's get this ball rolling. At a rest area, a fellow trucker comes up to you and asks you about your reefer. What do you begin talking about? Your gear shift, your trailer full of hogs, sleeping compartment, or refrigerated trailer?
Refrigerated trailer?
Your refrigerated trailer. I didn't know you had to keep that stuff cold before you smoked it.
So,
Okay,
categories.
pick a category.
Let's see. Maybe there's only 31 categories.
Whoa, what's your sign?
That would
It's
kind of make
number
sense.
9.
Next
And
up,
then-
syndromes and the end of the world. This question's going to be worth $2,001 bills. Get your eyes focused on the screen. Here we go. If the entire world were suddenly plagued by the following syndromes, which one would immediately end population growth on the planet? Toxic shock syndrome, premenstrual syndrome, Chinese restaurant syndrome, or Turner syndrome?
Let's do Turner toxic shock. Yes.
Here's what you should have guessed. Turner syndrome. It's a disorder that affects only females, but all carriers are rendered infertile.
Oh.
Alright, come on, hit me. We
Do
need
the
a category.
Muppet Show.
The name of this category is The Muppet Show and Legendary Figures. Right here, $1,000 for a right answer. The Clutch Cargo cartoon characters had real mouths. The Swedish chef from The Muppet Show had real hands. Who of the following was not a real person? Sir Lancelot, St. Nicholas, Joan of Arc, or the Black Prince?
I think Lancelot.
Thou hast chosen well.
I don't know who
You
the
know,
Black
I hear
Prince
he used
is.
his lance a lot with Guinevere. Okay, we're at the end of round 1 now. On to round 2.
I actually
Now
am
we are
above.
1 round away from the Jack Attack, and all
I'm
the
actually
questions in
making
this
money.
round are going to be worth more than a round 1. So pay attention and let's do it. How about it? Hit me with a category.
Let's go with I'm having a spell.
And now, 11.
Here's the category. I'm having a spell.
There can
and if
only
you can
be
figure
so
this one
many
out, I can pay you
sound
$4,000. Flight
Of him
attendants,
talking
prepare
about
for
certain
takeoff.
categories.
In a 5th grade spelling bee, little Susie is asked to spell C. She answers C-E-G. What did little Susie spell? What she hopes will be at the post-B party, the acronym Child with Exceptional Grades, the ancient Greek word for C, or a C major chord in music.
Let's go with the ancient Greek words.
What's the ancient Greek word for idiot? And let's see the correct answer. A C major chord in music. Oh well, major bummer.
Well, I guess that shows I have no knowledge of.
Okay, pick a
Let's go
category.
with circumcision and souvenirs.
Uh-oh, mess butt tit slime chore.
Once again, it's time for a ticklish past gun.
Here's your gibberish category. Circumcision and souvenirs. The opening value for this gibberish question is going to be $10,000. Okay, now remember, you don't have all the time in the world here. The less time you take, the more money you make. With what t-shirt slogan does this rhyme? Bald, my gut. Buzz bris aussie me hurt. And don't let the punctuation or the German fool you here.
Well,
Your parents went somewhere.
all
And
I
your
got
parents, they
was
brought you home a
this
lame excuse.
loud-
Let's see what you got. Start typing and hit return when you're done.
all I got was this lousy shirt. Is that how you spell lousy? Close enough
My
spelling.
parents went to Florida and ball mine got buzzbris aussie me hurts.
So, what's German for your parents are great big cheapskates? Alright, come on, hit me. We need a category.
Fun with states mottos. Let's try that.
Black cat, heart attack, do you nightmare when you dream?
Are you feeling lucky? It's number 13.
This one's gonna be fun with state mottos. I'm paying out $2,000 if you get this one right. Okay, we're coming at you. Heads up. Which of the following is actually a state motto? Missouri loves company. New Mexico, it just grows and grows. New Hampshire, live free or die. Wisconsin, smell our dairy air.
I think it's New Hampshire.
Hello, and welcome to New Hampshire.
Live free or die, damn it.
How about it? Hit me with a category.
Let's go with Very Hairy Mary.
Doobadoo-wah, doobadoo-wee, it's question 14.
Alright, let's see what we're doing here. Very hairy, Mary. It's gonna be worth $4,000. Do you remember that nursery rhyme that goes, Mary, Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow? Well, if Mary had back hair that came in as often as the perennials in her garden, about how often would she have to shave in order to maintain a smooth back? Once a lifetime, once a year, once every other year, or never?
Perennials, I believe, is once a year.
A perennial is a plant that only comes in about once a year. I wonder if Mary's ever considered electrolysis. Okay, pick
Let's go
a
with
category.
cannibalism. Again. Now let's go with tricks or treats. Or teeth.
Evergreen, self-esteem, beauty queen, rapture spleen. Here's question 15.
The category, Treats or teats? I'll pay you $4,000 bills for this one if you get it right. Treats or teats? Now, I know for a lot of people they're one and the same, but that's not what this question's about. In George Orwell's Animal Farm, a political satire on communism, which pig has the same name as a Hostess snack cake? Suzy Q, Snowball, Napoleon, or Capote?
I believe it's Napoleon.
Napoleon? He was short like a cupcake, but not as creamy.
Darn it. Must have
Now, the
been
correct
Snowball.
answer is Snowball, though I doubt he had a cream filling, but who knows?
So, you're noticing a lot of R
How
registered
about it? Hit me
trademarks?
with the category.
We'll do number one here. The reason for that is they really don't legally
The name of
have
this
to
category is?
reference
Hey, what's
or get
that on your
permission to
hand?
reference
And this one shouldn't be too tough. 4K
a
for this one.
registered
Okay,
trademark
get
of
yourself
a
set. It's time.
product.
If you had a liverwort on your
But
hand,
they
whom would you most likely
protect
call to
themselves
remove it?
legally
A
by
butcher,
putting
an
the R
internist,
there.
a botanist, or a dermatologist?
Liverwort is a sausage.
No, a butcher. That would be liverwurst.
Oops.
Too bad you didn't pick this. You'd call a botanist. A liverwort's a plant. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
Let's see, there's a fungus among us.
The category is There's a Fungus Among Us. You get this one right, you got $2,000 coming at you. Don't you hate it when you get that itching between your toes? At any rate, here's the question. Which is not a type of mushroom? Berry ring, crapula, shiitake, or psilocybe?
Crapulous.
Crapulous.
I guess I know my
I think
mushrooms.
he's the guy who cleaned the toilets at the Roman Colosseum. How about it? Hit me with the category.
Let's go with yuppies and meat subsidies.
The category behind this question is Yuppies and Meat Substitutes. A right answer will get you 2 G's for this
Substitutes.
question. For the life of me, I can't remember what this stuff is called. It was used by a lot of vegetarians and was really in back in the 80s. It's a protein source. It was made out of like bean curd. What's it called? Was it mochi,
Tofu,
ramen,
which has
tofu,
only
or
become
seaweed?
more popular in 2015, 2016.
Tofu. Wouldn't that be a great name for like a Japanese action movie?
You feel the heat when they're after your meat. Tofu. Rated R. Under 17, not a minute without bearing.
Okay, pick a category.
Alright, let's do Veronica and Betty teach us to accessorize.
Next up, Veronica and Betty teach us how to accessorize. And we are talking 4,000 big ones. Okay, hang tight. Put your fingers on your buzzers. Here's the question. If Veronica and Betty from the Archie comic strip began accessorizing with Veronicas, what would they be wearing? Belts with musical belt buckles, barrettes in the shape of moons, handkerchiefs with Jesus' face on it, or boots with fish swimming in the heels?
I'm going with one here.
Ouch.
Why do I guess?
Should have picked this.
Why am I guessing?
Supposedly, Jesus wiped his face on a hanky given to him by St. Veronica and it left his face print on it, which I tell you is a hell of a lot nicer than what Betty left on her Veronica after cold and flu season.
I guess it helps
Come on, hit me.
for
We
me
need
to
a
guess.
category.
Unless I'm just totally lost. We'll do This Makes No Sense. Because it's dull if I just sit here and think it over. So
All right,
I'll
let's see what we're
guess
doing
on
here.
almost
That
every
makes
question.
no sense. $6,000 is riding on this one. Get ready to buzz, cause here it comes. You're going out for a fabulous evening and you've decided to put on a delicate fragrance. Which of the following is least likely to be an ingredient in what you'll dab behind your ears? A greasy black mass from a whale's gut, waxy matter from the anal glands of a civet, a secretion from the sex glands of a deer, or mucus from the thyroid of a beaver?
I think the beaver is the right one.
You will not be wearing any beaver secretions.
What's
Well, not
Gross.
unless the evening goes really
is the
well.
other three kind of are ingredients to
How about it? Hit me
cosmetics?
with the category.
Or they were at least. Just give me your measurements, sure. Jack attack. I should have really thought this through when it says category 3. Because these are the most difficult ones.
Time for the attack. Buzz in when 2 words match, and you got $2,000. Buzz in when there isn't a match, and you lose $2,000. And don't forget, It's not any old match we're looking for. It's the one that fits this clue. Give me your measurements. Alright, remember that clue. Put your fingers on your buzzers and give me your answers.
Made a feta meter made? Okay, that's a measurement. Stick ton yardstick. There we go, that's a measurement. Worm, not Rocky Mount, inchworm. Yeah, that makes sense. Ball, carrying a big quit your football. That's a measurement. Of nation. Shoe of nation. League of nations. A league is a measurement. It's a nautical measurement. Mile. That makes a measurement. Job. Occupation. Twig. Hand. A hand is a shoe. No, hand is the answer. The right answer is always shown twice.
Damn, you kicked some ass in that Jack Attack. Let's check out your score. That's the game.
Yes! Finally actually
nice
ended
going.
with
I
some
think
money.
you found your niche. Not the worthless trivia is going to help you find a decent job or anything, but who knows? But I'll tell you what I do know. You don't know Jack.
So,
Hey, great
that was
show,
pretty
everyone.
good.
Really, really great work.
21 minutes into this recording.
Listen,
So,
excuse me.
we're ready
If you
for
like
the
playing again,
next
you just gotta let me know,
recording.
alright?
I'm
Not
quite
going to go
dissatisfied
through
with the
all
Emperor's
the
breakfast cereal.
credits
It is so
here.
cold and
If you
impersonal.
want to listen to all the different things
Hey,
here,
Kung Fu! Put down your chopsticks
you'd
and grab a
have to
spoonful
get
of my
this game and
latest
play it
cereal,
yourself, I
Fruity Choco
suppose.
Rice Ball,
Same is
with
true
little
for all the
green nunchucks,
questions. We're
purple
not going to
throwing
go through
stars,
all
and
the
red
questions, almost
Gemuronos.
certainly.
This
It
cereal
might
is
actually
delicious.
be
It makes me
easier
want to do a
for you to
roundhouse
buy
kick.
this
Shock
game
Lee, you are truly
and
the
then
master
mess
of the
with
breakfast
the
world. I
files
bow before you
themselves,
as a
see if
sign
you
of
can
ultimate
figure out how to
respect.
Rule number one,
get the
Grasshopper.
WAV
Never
files
let
out
your
of
guard
them
down.
and just
Hey-ya!
listen to the audio itself.
Ready?
That's probably something I could do. It's probably not something most other people could do.
Domo arigato, buddy. Got a motor.
But the download for this is only
It's
like
hard as a single
500
mother to
megs,
find a job that
CD
fits in with
space.
motherhood.
So,
The folks at Memory
and
Lane
most,
Dairies
you're
let me do
talking
that.
maybe
Memory Lane Dairy
60,
Farms,
70
makers of
minutes
Mama's
of
Pride
actual
human breast
audio
milk.
in this game.
I like working at Mama's Pride because I feel like
Anyways,
I'm
that
really doing
really
some
doesn't
good
have
for
anything to
people.
do with anything.
Every
I got
customer's like one of my
$21,000 of
children.
fake bucks.
Providing good
That's
nutrition
great.
and good jobs for people like
Godflow
Bessie. And that
is
makes
getting
good sense.
mentioned a lot in
It's
the
wholesome,
credits here.
it's
I
natural,
suspect that is
and I don't have to worry about
members
giving it to
of
my kids, because I know where it
toy
came
company
from.
Godlow.
Out of me.
Mama's Pride fresh
Maybe
breast
not.
milk. Baby
Anyways,
yourself with Mama's Pride.
That's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps me out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it and make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media site, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching, and have a good evening. Goodbye.